Hey you, what up? I'm Maryam, welcome to my channel or welcome back. In today's video, I'm doing another eyeshadow palette review. This time it's a brand new collaboration between Too Faced and MARIALE, aka Mar. Together they have created this brand new limited edition, bold new formula eyeshadow palette that's called AMOR CALIENTE. And so in this video, I'm going to review it for you. I'm going to be doing some swatches on the swatch model and of course a look, a very caliente, amor inspired look. With that said, remember to subscribe if you aren't already. Hit that notification bell so you can see all of my Wednesday and Sundays videos. And now let's jump right into it. Mar x Too Faced, Amor Caliente. How caliente are you? All right, so first and foremost, we've got the PR package. This is so cute. I love the pink. I love the glitter. There's Mar on the back. Hey girl, looking beautiful. So this is a palette that's available in North America on TooFaced.com, also at Ulta Beauty and Ulta.com, in Sephora, and in stores. The inspiration behind the palette is supposed to be love, friendship, passion for bright colors, and it says here that this palette has a brand new formula. So that's a huge deal, especially for me. I'm not a huge fan of all of Too Faced eyeshadow formulas. Some of them just tend to be a little bit too dry for my preference, but this is supposed to be intense colors and modern wearable mattes and shimmers in a bold new formula. All right, $42, available online September 20th and in stores at Ulta. Links below, as always, and per usual. All right, so here we have the palette, which looks just like the PR package. Beautiful. Opening it up, and she's gorgeous. This honestly almost reminds me of a Valentine's Day palette. There's a lot of pinks. I like this bright color here, Amorcito. Aw, Amorcito is what Mar calls her husband, Gordo. It's so sweet. Señorita, hot and spicy. Chancla, love it. Love the names. I get it, and I want it. All right, so now without further ado, it's time for me to call my Amorcito. Swatch model time. Hola, amor.
Swatch model time!
I'm gonna need you to put on your best Latin accent and pronounce these names. Yes! No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Get in here. All right, let's pronounce this name.
Love me.
It's an easy one. You get a pass. Love me. Ooh, it's actually visible on your skin tone. I'm gonna double dip, but nice. Okay. Next.
Chancleta.
Chancla.
Oh, chancla. My bad. Chancla.
Ooh, is this
nice.
a glitter? Next.
Frenchie.
Spanish accent, please.
Frenchie.
Come on. Aww. Look at my sad nail.
Santa Monica.
Come on, Spanish accent.
Santa Monica.
Gracias.
I think that's how you say it.
I'm doing like the Spanish from Spain accent, and you give me like the Caribbean, please.
Amorcito.
Oh my God,
That's
this is so
cute.
beautiful.
Yeah, so
okay.
yeah. Chile.
It's not the country.
Chile.
I hate this guy, I swear. You're about to get fired.
I'm a model. I'm not even supposed to be talking.
Yes, the
Wow,
people want merch.
That's pretty.
That is gorgeous. Chili, yes. Tajin on that.
We're gonna have to come out with some swatch model merch.
Swatch model merch is in the works.
Donut. Donut.
You suck. Donut. Oh, it's beautiful. That's a beautiful, beautiful,
That's
beautiful
pretty.
shimmery
That's
shade.
really pretty. Chaika.
Come on!
Chica.
Chica.
Oh, I like that color too. Pantera.
Oh.
Wow, that is
Really pretty.
something to Pantera about. Señorita, I feel for you.
You do the things that you don't have to. Next.
Caliente y picante.
Nice. Hot and spicy,
Hot
baby.
and spicy.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Splice. Splie. Please. Splice.
No, it's just a slice.
Slice.
Oh my God. Here are the swatcheroos. Dun, 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 dun. Oh wow, no staining. Beautiful.
No staining, nothing.
Usually pinks like that really do stain, yeah.
Yeah.
You should know.
Comes off. I put it on and I take it off. That's what I do.
Goodbye.
by.
All right, so judging from those swatches, that color compilation is absolutely beautiful. It's that perfect summer into fall transitional hot shades that I just want to dip my brushes into and create a look. Very appropriate for right now. I love that there's a Latin flair to this palette because I am so into cultures. I love all cultures, which is why I love speaking different languages, and I just love embracing all of it, you know? I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty Primer as always and per usual. What else is new? But you know what? If I love something, I'm gonna continue using it. That's how you know that something works for me and something is truly my favorite thing, because I don't sway until I discover something better or something different, but equally as good. That's the only time I sway. I woke up this morning and one of my fake nails popped off. I actually have a tutorial on how to apply these nails on my Instagram, and if you're not following me on the gram, I don't know what you're doing with your life, so follow me on the gram and check out that tutorial, because the glue that I use for these nails has been lasting for almost 2 weeks. This is the first time that a nail has popped off, and I woke up without it on, so I couldn't find it. I think it's probably in my bed somewhere, unless my cats ate it, which would be problematic. I am going to pick up a brush. This one from Lancome. Number 16, it's just like a little pencil brush. And I'm gonna dip into that hot and spicy. This one, it's just a beautiful wine color. This Too Faced palette is pretty lightweight, but I feel like I work best when I just hold a mirror up and not overexert myself, you know? Let's see how this applies. Wow, the pigment definitely feels a bit different for Too Faced. It's not really something that I'm used to. I'm gonna see how it blends out, but typically Too Faced eyeshadows need a grippy primer, but they also blend out into nothingness, which is why I sometimes feel like it's hard to layer them. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just used to that Natasha Denona, Pat McGrath formulation. This one feels different. It still feels dry to the touch, but it's definitely sticking a lot better. I mean, that's a look right there. Also, I want to check something out. Knowing that this has so many pinks and reds, are these colors actually safe for the eyes? All right, it says here in very fine print that the shade Amorcito is an exclusive pressed pigment designed to be used on the cheeks only. So Amorcito, the super vibrant pink, is actually a blush. Basically, it's not safe for eye usage, but the reason why it's not safe for eye usage is because you should just be avoiding getting it into the eyes. That's what it says in even finer print right here on the back. Interesting. I like how the language always differs between brands. Some say not meant for immediate eye area usage. Others just say avoid getting into eyes. Where do we draw the line? All right, painting that across my lid. I'm basically just keeping it close to my crease, not too much past the crease. I'm just trying to stick that pigment as close as possible to that lash line without getting into my immediate eye area. Whoa, that is sultry. And that is a look right there. Just blend it out, add a little bit on the bottom, and you have a very bold vibe, but very easy too. I love wine shades for the eyes. I find them more unexpected than purple and just a little bit more sophisticated. Purple's been done so many times over, whereas wine, it's still very wearable, but it's just more refreshing. All right, to blend this out, I am thinking we need a clean brush first. This one, diffuse crease, E38, boom boom. Shall I proceed? Yes, indeed. Who knows where that's from? Comment below. So basically what I'm doing here is just erasing any harshness and smoothing it out. And I'm just brushing along the edge, so I'm not going within the most pigmented part of this shape, just along the edge, because I want the pigmented part to remain pigmented. There's not too much fallout with this palette. That's really nice. Let's grab a Wingos 03 brush. This is a big, super fluffy brush. Great for blending out or for adding color. I'm gonna pick up Chica just a little bit on the tip. I'm gonna start running that right above my crease where I just erased the previous color. This is gonna go directly in there. I need a smaller brush. This is good, but it's too big. All right, let's go for this one. This one is a angled fluff from, I have no idea where. I'm going to first erase some of the excess that I just applied, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a little bit more of that Chica and just layer that like that. It's coming together. Gonna layer that in the inner corner portion, not corner. What is a corner? I'm gonna layer it a bit higher here because I do have this really annoying crease that happens. Guess my lids are just not the same as they used to be. Ooh, that blend. Ooh, that is smoke-tacular. All right, let's do the same thing on the other eye. Gonna add that directly to the part that I erased, and then just gently, using that natural angle of the brush. Also gonna be applying while blending it out. So I'm applying and then I'm blending. Gonna add a bit more of that wine color, hot and spicy. Just a bit in case there are any gaps, any mistakes, in case I erase too much. Just gonna perfect it. And then once more with the angled brush, gonna blend it out. Ooh. So sizzling. Do I want a bare lash line? Sounds a little intriguing. All right, you know what? I'm gonna pick up the shade here called Frenchie because Mar and Gordo have a Frenchie named Burrito. I love him, he's so cute. Yes, even though I'm a cat mom, I love dogs too. Why is that even a question? All right, so I just blended that a little bit more with the Frenchie, and now I'm feeling like this is very, very wearable. It's just me, you know? It's just me. I love it. I'm ready for the lower lash line. I wasn't gonna go for a lower lash line, but I think I'm gonna go for a lower lash line. Just gonna take whatever's remaining on this brush, so some of that hot and spicy, and I'm going to run that remainder across my lower lash line, just to the center. Then I'm gonna pick up Señorita, I feel for you. And I'm gonna complete this line and kind of just layer it on top. Everything's cohesive, everything is working together. It's a nice theme. It's something that I think would look great on anybody. So now that I've applied too much of the lower lash line eyeshadow, you see how it's kind of just like dragging my eyes down and it's making them a little scary. So what I like to do in this case is take a flat brush like this, but not too flat, like it's almost a little fluffy, but it's a wide brush nonetheless. And I just like to take the tip of it and erase. Yes. This brush had shimmery eyeshadow on it. Let me put her down. Luckily I have another one. All right, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. There's still a shadow here, but it's not as like crazy and dramatic as here. So don't ever be afraid to overdo it in the lower lash line because you can easily add concealer. First of all, that's a trick. Or you can just erase with a clean brush. Just make sure it's clean. Don't be like me. So much better. And now once you've done that, you can always intensify. So that is what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna take a really small brush. This one is Morphe M326. Looks clean, feels clean. And I'm gonna take just a little bit more of that hot and spicy, and I'm literally going to push that color into my lower lash line. So that way it's still very dark by the lashes, but it doesn't have that heaviness like it did before. So just pushing that color in like that, and that is soulful. So now for the inner corner, I've been eyeing that donut since the beginning, quite literally. I'm gonna stamp that right here to the inner corner. Oh, it's just so beautiful. It's just so beautiful and so necessary. I love these types of colors. And you'll be surprised, they are not included in eyeshadow palettes enough. Like Pat knows what's up. She always includes these kinds of colors in her shadows. Natasha knows what's up, but so many brands forget about the inner corner highlight. And I'm someone who always needs an inner corner highlight because of my epicanthic fold, which is kind of, you know, not so much like this, more like straight. Yeah, so much better. Let's add a smidgy poo. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, let's bring a little bit of that under the brow. Oh, honey, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. It's definitely reminding me of that one eyeshadow from Pat. That's super sparkly. That looks great on camera. Just adds that little bit of something that is so necessary and needed. Ooh. Muy good. Next thing I want to do, CASA ZETA Jones. I've been liking their liners. They're so nice. They're great for the waterline and for smoking out the lash line. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of this brown liner to the waterline. Brown is so much more wearable than black, and especially with a maroon. If I added a black with this wine eyeshadow, it would look very dramatic and a lot more night appropriate. Whereas this, probably get away with wearing it during the day. It's not so bad. All right, same thing as I did in my previous video. Just gonna add a bit of that liner right here to the top lash line, just to smoke it out and just to like lift that corner a bit. I'm gonna take a bit more of that hot and spicy on a small little brush and just kind of seal it, you know? I don't want it to be an obvious liner, but I don't want to blend it out either because sometimes blending out a liner over existing eyeshadow removes the eyeshadow. I don't want to do that. I just want to seal it and hide it just like that, just like a little hint. Next up, I'm feeling like lashes. I got this KOSAS mascara here that I don't really care for, to be honest. It's just okay, but I have it here, so might as well just use it. This isn't a waterproof mascara, so it's not gonna last me very long, but I need it to last at least a couple of hours because I do have a Zoom meeting soon. For the lips, I already have my KEVYN Divine lip liner on. It's my new jam and I'm obsessed with it. Just like such a great, almost like a cool nudie vibe. This would be too much. Too matchy? Too gray? No. No, just a no. It's kind of nice. All right, contender. Another contender. All right, so for the lips, I have two options that I've narrowed it down to. We've got Game Night, which is kind of just like a brownie shade. I feel like it's not too matchy, but it's similar and it'll probably look nice. And we also have Board Meeting, which is like a nudie brown. Think Game Night it is. Yes. I need to bronze up. Guys, my original PIXI palette. Look how old and scratched up it is, but this is the very first one that I was sent and that I had been using in my videos before anyone ever knew. So let's pick up my actual PIXI brush from my first collab with PIXI and let's bronze up. I'm gonna use a little bit of this shade. Wait, what was that name? City Kitty. Just like how stunning still till this day. Now, obviously these products are no longer available, but you may be able to find some on like eBay or Poshmark or one of those sites. And I'm gonna also pick up just a bit of Statuesque. This is a slightly deeper bronzer and also just like a pinch more olive. Lashes time. So I got these Glamour lashes from Charlotte T and the Patrick Ta X House of Lashes adhesive. So I'm gonna plop these babies on and I'll be back with the final look. The lashes are on, lash glue is still drying. Once it dries, I'm gonna show you the final look. For now, I wanna talk about this palette, Amor Caliente by Mariale X Too Faced. First and foremost, as you saw by my reaction, these colors are my kinds of colors. This is the more interesting version of a purple palette. So to me, this is very much my vibes. I love the fact that there's brights, but there's also some very sophisticated colors like the browns and like specifically this maroon shade that are perfect for that summer into fall transitional weather. And of course, great into the fall, into the holiday season with the sparkly shades. For $42, this 12 pan eyeshadow palette is absolutely worth it. I think it's gorgeous. And yes, I did notice a shift in the formula. I feel like these eyeshadows are more pigmented than the types of Too Faced shadows that I'm used to. This actually reminds me of the gingerbread and that whole series of eyeshadow palettes that Too Faced has already produced. So if you're a fan of those, you will definitely love these. So once again, congratulations to Mar and to Too Faced. I love the fact that you guys collaborated together. I think it's a perfect match because Too Faced, just like Mar, they always do things their way. They trust their instincts, and that's why there's magic, all right? Both brands, Mars brand respectively and Too Faced brand, are hardworking. These are people who believe in their visions, and I am 100% behind that. And with that said, here's my look. Am I looking caliente? All right, and with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and for subscribing. Let me know if this look is up your alley. If it is, I wanna see some recreations. So follow me on the gram and send me your looks so I can like and comment and support you, all right? I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh look, 2 more videos. One that you may like, and my most recent video, so check it out if you haven't already. I love you guys. Mwah.